With Kenya Hailey from Southeast Guilford on National Signing Day, letter of intent. Kenya, tell us about your excitement, the excitement you feel about headed to NC next year.
I'm just excited. You know, the fan base over there is real loud, and I like that, and I'm just ready to take my talents.
And tell us how you built your talent here at Southeast Guilford. Where do you see yourself when you go into college? What position do you see yourself at, and how do you see your game being able to affect what A&T is trying to do? I think they've got a fairly new coaching staff over there, too. Tell us how your game will impact, you think, A&T when you get there.
Well, when I go to A&T, I plan to be playing small forward and forward, and I just want to build offensively on my game so I can build around my defense.
How has your game improved over the past 3 or 4 years since you joined Southeast under the leadership of Coach Newton and Coach Beasley? How's your game gotten better since you've worked with the Southeast Guilford team?
Just basketball-wise, just knowledge-wise and everything, skill-wise, dribbling, ball handling, turning me into a guard.
And turning into a guard, you say, kind of like?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're a taller girl, so sometimes you have to be involved a little inside, but the outside game, how does your outside game kind of change how you do things, and how does that make your game better?
My outside game makes me hard to guard, because usually when they see a guard, they put a short person, so it's usually easy buckets.
You think about your team last year, some things you want to do this year that your team wasn't able to accomplish last year. I remember seeing your team, I think it was in that Metro 4A Conference final game against Southern Alamance, against Shea Burnett and the Boggs kid from down at Southern Alamance. How do you want to change all that this year, and what do you want to do to make an impact in your last year with Southeast?
Well, this year I want to go undefeated, win the Metro 4A, and hopefully win a state championship.
How about that Metro 4A? It's going to be very competitive this year. I mean, that is probably one of the best conferences in the entire state. You look at Southeast, you look at Page, you look at Dudley, Southern Alamance. That's 4 teams right there that are going to be unreal this year.
Yeah, you can't sleep on these teams. You got to bring your A game every night. No days off.
How do you think Southeast will be ready for that challenge of the Metro this year, based upon what you did in the off season, what you probably did during the summer?
I think this season we'll be ready. We got more experience, more growing up than last year. We had a lot of freshmen. But I think we'll just bring our A game every night.
And your teammates will join you this year. Kara Shutt's back. The Upshaw kid is back. Uffman's back. You got a lot of balance back off last year. So you guys returned quite a few very experienced seniors with your team.
Yes, sir. Just Kara hopefully hitting 1,000 points and me hitting 1,000 points.
How do you stay patient during the course? It's kind of a long season. You got to fight through the early part, which is in late October, early November, all the way through hopefully sometime in March. How do you accomplish the trip and that long battle through the entire season?
You basically have to become a family. You know, you're with these girls all day, mostly all night. You just have to love each other.
When do you get started? I know we're talking today here on about the middle of November. When is your first game? Who do you play in your first game this year?
Next Tuesday, the 20th, we'll play Eastern Guilford here.
That's going to be a fun game for you. And looking at NC will you have time in your busy schedule to go watch any of the Aggies games this year?
Hopefully I will.
Who contacted you from A&T? Who was your first contact from A&T that got you interested in their program, saw an interest in you, and kind of paved the way for you to sign with them?
Coach Robertson. He said he liked my breakout year the summer before last, and he just thought I had special talent.
And looking at it, are you kind of glad you're going to be staying close to home? As some students at times like to kind of get away and kind of get further from home, kind of branch out. But in your case, you'll be staying a lot closer to home.
Yeah, true. But the thing is, you won't have time to go home. You'll be involved with basketball almost 24/7. So
they'll probably have you there maybe even during next summer. I guess you get in there early and get maybe a couple of classes and kind of get used to the college system, I guess, early on.
Yes, sir. I plan on going to summer school and getting some individual workouts.
What will you major in when you get to college? Have you decided about that yet?
I think I'm going to major in criminal justice.
Criminal justice, maybe hit the streets and clean up all the crime, right?
Yes, sir.
Listen, Kenya, congratulations to you. Keep up the good work. Good luck to you and Coach Newton, Coach Beasley, and the team this year. Look forward to seeing you at A&T one day, too. And, again, hope you enjoy your big day today.
All right. Thank you, sir.